What's up everybody, welcome back to Cilinix Crypto, hope you're all doing great and welcome to this live reaction of the launch of Sui. As you can see, it's trading will start in 10 seconds, I've never done something like this. But in this video I'll give you my live reaction and we will take a look at the launches of Aptos and Arbitrum. I think two similar launches. And based on that I'll tell you what I expect from Sui. Right now it starts at $2, wow, that's pretty high. Let's see, it's still loading. We'll be taking a look at, all right, well, on BYBIT, it started at 1.2. See, this is what happens when the volume is very low. The first buy and sell orders will dictate price. So we'll first have to kind of get usually we don't go past that initial candle. Let's take a look at the 5 minute. And Binance is not even showing. But yeah, like I said, wanted to give you my live reaction, my live thoughts. And yeah, Binance is kind of the same as BYBIT, which is pretty crazy. Usually there's some sort of arbitrage in the beginning. But yeah, once this, well, you know what? We'll actually let this settle down a little bit, like on the 1 minute time frame, perhaps. Maybe that's interesting. On the 1 minute time frame, and then we will talk a little bit about what I expect in terms of movements in the next couple of days. Actually, right now it seems that we're pushing. See, right now the price on BYBIT is 1.3, and on Binance is 1.8. That's a huge difference. I mean, right now you could have bots buying it on BYBIT, selling, depositing it to Binance and selling it there. It's absolutely crazy. But that's just what happens. Volume on Binance is way higher, so the price on Binance is probably going to dictate price. It looks like we're pretty close to like 1.7. It looks like that's going to be a fair value, kind of. 1.5, 1.7, something like that. I very much doubt that will go above $2, but it's a possibility. All right, Bitcoin is actually not moving too much because of this. But all right, so Aptos and Arbitrum, as you can see, first of all, why I think these are relevant. For Aptos, I think it's very well known to you as well. They're very similar. They're both new layer 1 blockchains. They both received a similar amount of hype and funding. And apart from that, they were also built by similar teams, kind of have the same promises. So what you saw there in the initial, well, what is it? In the initial couple of hours, we dropped down quite a bit. We dropped down like from 9.7 all the way to $6. So that's a drop of about 40%. And once we actually settled down, we had a rally of about 30%, followed by a drop to a little bit higher, but the same kind of areas, consolidation, and then later on another rally. The same happened with Arbitrum. Arbitrum was another big launch, and why I think this is relevant to look at is because Arbitrum was launched into kind of the same market circumstances. When Aptos was launched, the market was very bearish. Like less than a month later, we got the FTX crash. Arbitrum was kind of launched in the same in the same market circumstances, so that's why I think it's interesting. Same happened here. Once we started on the 15-minute time frame, once we started kind of consolidating or at least finding some sort of support, we did the same with Aptos. We found some sort of support. Before that, they were all big red candles. Then we found a little support, and then we rallied from there, like 30%. For Arbitrum, more bullish market, it was 40%. For Aptos, it was 28%. And then again, Arbitrum dropped down, consolidated at a little bit higher than that support level. And then after a while, we started rallying again. It will take a while scrolling on the 15-minute time frame. So that's also what I expect from Sui. I expect bearish momentum right now, perhaps a drop down to even, like if we take the same with Arbitrum. Arbitrum dropped all the way from arguably 1.7 to 1.3. Or 1.15 and 1.1 even. So right now that might look like a decent game plan. That will drop down towards that 1.2, 1.15, $1 level perhaps, and that from there we will start rallying. But the initial moves historically have always been bearish. Now perhaps Sui is different because the hype did seem a bit different, but then I just would not buy it. To end this video with a little bit of my thoughts on this, I will really wait until we get into some sort of a consolidation so that we will get sideways movement that happened for Aptos, happened for Arbitrum, not at the same period of time. But once we get a little bit of consolidation, then I will buy. So then it's either a great pick for the long term, because I do think Sui is great as a layer 1 blockchain, or it's a great buy for the short term as well, because historically what has also always happened is that from that consolidation we started rallying at some point, whether it's in 1 week or in 1 month or in 1.5 months, we started rallying. So yeah, this might be the quickest video after launch on Sui on YouTube. So yeah, hope you enjoyed it. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. I make a lot of crypto related content, trading, news, everything you need to become a better crypto trader and investor. So for now, thank you for watching. Take care and bye.